Hey, how's it going, guys? It's your boy Blu-rayDave back with another high school stories, and I have been talking about this for so long, probably for maybe the last year, like year and a half. Oh man, I don't know why it took me this long just to talk about it, you know. But then again, I was listening to some like old hip hop songs I listened a lot back in high school, like again, uh, sophomore and then going into like junior year and all that. Like, oh my gosh, like, jeez, they still hold up to this day. I don't care what anybody else says. Like, if you looked at my picks for my rap songs, like, yeah, it's on the channel right now. My rap playlist. Um, oh boy, so I have talked about like snippets here and there about the most I have felt sick probably in a long time, right? And again, this was back in sophomore year when this was still first semester. I don't remember. I think it was the beginning of the year, right? Um, like we were just finishing up first semester, right? And oh my gosh, I don't know like how I could even describe this, but you know what? I'm gonna talk about it anyways. Um, So yeah, it was a quiet morning really because I had English second hour, right? And you know, with me being sick, I was just like, I'm gonna get through the day, whether you know I'm sick or not. Like, oh my gosh! And then, oh my gosh, guys, everybody can relate to this, right? Like, oh my gosh, you know when your nose has been stuffy, like full of mucus and all of that, and like even when you blow your nose so many times, oh my gosh, it affects your head. Oh my gosh, I don't remember if I like. No, I wasn't lightheaded. No, it was just like it was like kind of like fogging up my head a little bit, and oh my gosh, that one time when I got really sick, I I was like kind of like this the whole time, like, and then like one would assume like, oh, like he's still in zombie mode, he's trying to get up. Like, trust me, this is even worse than zombie mode. And then, oh my gosh, I slowly put my head down on my desk, right? And I believe it was one of the apparas, right, that saw this right away. And oh man, bless our old English teacher, Nate Evans. Shout outs to you, man. I'm still thinking about you to this day. Oh man, like I like remember having like my like this book, right? Like you had to have this book, like depending on which school you go to, like just to like the teachers can like sign you up to like go to the bathroom or such and such. But like Evans signed that, and then I went to the nurse's office, called my mom and everything, picked me up, and oh my gosh, that honestly, I think that was the best moment that I've slept because seriously, like, yes, of course I'm stating the obvious, but it's true. Everyone can relate. Um, Being sick can make you really sleepy, and this one did a real number on me. So I don't remember specifically if like when I got home, like if I slept on the couch or I just went up to my room, but like man, I was just again just that one time, guys, when I was sick, like it was just, oh man, like like this takes the cake, right? The award for being the most sick in class goes to that guy. Like, oh my gosh. Of course, I know that wasn't the only time that I've been sick like that. I think since then I have felt really sick like that. Of course, I don't remember it was through every time I got sick, but it's just, oh my gosh, that's like literally one of the worst feelings you could have, like just being miserable, and like, and it affects it affects your life too and other people too. Like, again, with school, like when you miss a day, you get these, assignments that you have to do the next day, or like again with work, like, can't go in. So you have to ask your superiors, like, hey, can I come in another day where I could like make up the hours? I had to do that a few times in the last 5 years of working at Cub. Like, still, like, again, being sick can really take a toll on you, and again, it can affect your life in a negative way. Again, with work, like, whenever I feel sick like that, again, just take a day off, and then just, again, if I'm also lucky enough, I would have maybe a day off, right? Or if I'm feeling a little bit better, like, you know what, I'm gonna make it into work today. Like, yeah. Yeah. So this is pretty much like another 10th grade story of just the one time I really got sick and like had to go home from school. Like, again, everybody can relate, but let me know in the comments below, guys. What were your, I guess, types of sicknesses? And one time, like, well, I guess other times, like, you had to go home from like school or work or whatever. Like, oh man. Again, at the same time, like, also being sick, it has its fun advantages, right? Like, um, let's see, you can, listen to music, for example, or, play games in secret, right? I remembered, oh man, here's a bonus story for you guys. I was gonna end this off, but you know what? This also reminds me of other times when me and my brother got sick as kids. And this, like, it affected our sleep. Like, we couldn't sleep. Like, we would wake up during the middle of the night, and again, we would either feel like congested or we couldn't breathe. Like, so what did we do? Do you guys remember Cubo? Pretty much the Canadian channel, but like, it's like all these, like, I guess, free Canadian cartoons, like whenever you didn't get cable, you had Cubo, and apparently in recent years, Cubo is shut down. Like, okay, cool, I can live with that, because Cubo used to be our jam as kids growing up. So, Cubo is another victim program station where it had most of the cool shows like in the middle of the night, and I know most kids are lucky if they stay up all night and watch, just anything like that. It's not just Cuba. Like, again, Disney Channel had it. No, not Cartoon Network. It had Adult Swim. Never mind. I mean, hey, unless if you got away with that. And I don't think Nick at Night was a new concept until maybe a few years back, right? So maybe Nickelodeon did have something. Either way, of course, we had to keep the volume really, really down. I know, like, our mother would understand, like us being sick and like we couldn't sleep. Of course, when you eventually do sleep for most of the day, like that, your body is just so stiff to the point where you can't even get up, and because you're so comfy, like, I always sleep with two pillows, and that was an idea from our dads, like, to have our heads kind of like sitting up, so like the mucus wouldn't get in our heads and all that, and like you had like really warm blankets. I know with our dad. So okay, so you guys know that one meme? I believe it started on TikTok, right? But then it started going on the internet. You're like, oh, you know that one, right? Oh my gosh. My dad used to snore like that before, like he had let's just say fixings for his sleeping, right? Like before he had the extra stuff, he used to sleep like that. And again, that was like red light, green light for us, because we would have to like constantly turn the TV on and off. And whenever he was moving, and whenever he got up to the bathroom, like, oh my gosh, and he would always check up on us. And we always had to make sure, like, we would give him like 5 minutes to like for him to go back to sleep, right? And then we just turn the TV back on. Again, this happened maybe during the week or the weekends. It mostly happened on the weekends, but like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. Like, I kind of miss those days, you know, but again, you know, as an adult, I live on my own. I could do that whenever I want, especially when I'm sick. Like, I could get up in the middle of the night and, like, I could blast the volume, you know? Just not too loud, though, because I got neighbors. Not once our dad complained to me and my brother, like, you guys are supposed to watch TV in the middle of the night, like... Of course, me and my brother would be like, what are we supposed to do, Dad? Like, our sickness is affecting our sleep. Like, we can't sleep. We're congested. Again, let me know in the comments, guys, if you've been through experiences like that, and if you played red light, green light with your dad. Like, oh, man. This is something that, like, when I have kids one day... And, you know, if they can't sleep because if they get sick, like, and if they wanted to, like, watch TV or do anything else, I would understand. I'd probably want to stay up all night with them, too. Like, hopefully this will be a time when I work from home and I'll be like, let's... and I'll be sleeping all day, but, like, yeah, that type of thing. Oh, man. I'm not calling my dad out just to make that clear. It's just like the funny memories. Like, I remember it so clearly. Like, even my brother, like, whenever we bring, like, most of the time I bring this up and he'd be like, oh yeah, I remember that. Like, yeah, like those were good times. Like, jeez. Like I said, it was pretty much a struggle to get up to the bathroom. You know, that was like the one challenge. Like, especially when you're so comfy in bed, like... Again, like, I hate to state the obvious, but it's true. Everyone knows this. Everyone can agree on that, right? Alright, so now I'm going to end this video. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Please on the post notification bell, share my content if you haven't already. And... again, let me know in the comments what other high school stories you want me to tell. I got a bunch to tell you guys. Like, I'm still, like, fresh of, like, stories, so, again, just let me know in the comments, and, like, what you think of this video. Yeah. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, bye-bye. May the Lord be with you guys, always love, guys. Peace out, guys. Remember, don't get sick. Always be healthy. Be well. Alright. You guys have a good night. Bye, guys.